just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need tease, cash app, then more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like...
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. He'll get this one to Adams. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, New York.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And the Bengals bring it out of 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Eleven, 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Get set. Eleven, 11, 11. Mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and
12,
all
12,
over it.
12. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Gun. Dot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Here we go. 11, 11,
Putting the
11.
tight end in motion.
Dot.
From the red zone now. That's complete. Here's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule.
On 2, ready?
Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but
Here we go.
instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Dot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he got what he could there, only to the 14.
We're good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, 11, 11, 11.
It's 4th down.
Dot.
Trying for it with Burrow. Forced out to his right. He'll make a big... The ball's out. He lost it. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
On the one, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They've got a man in motion. Throwing from near his own goal line. Able to hit Hall, complete. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's out in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Man in motion out of the slot. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fullback dive up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Jets pushing for points. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. That run broke a little better than I think they expected, Brock. You don't hand it to your fullback expecting a score from that distance.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but these fullbacks of today are not the fullbacks of yesteryear. There's no more neck rolls. These guys today can move, and they like to show off when they get a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Don?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets take possession of the football.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet down the right sideline.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Gun. Got 11 MT, 11 MT. 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12. 11. Shot.
On second and 10, Burrow again. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
We're going. 12.
Offense up to the line fast.
12.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go. 12. Shot.
Trying again following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He fires one deep. Big game downfield. And that's a New York touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 1, ready?
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
11. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's going deep. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go, guys.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He's going to throw this one. Hauled in left. Oh, he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Shot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
12.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And they pick him off again. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Nevis with a point after. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Nevis ready to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
On 1, ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. On target to his man Higgins. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On one, ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you'll lose.